Man, my 870 kicks like a mother. Ugh. Hopefully my bruise doesn't start turning. Meow! Cracking y'all some bitches out. I kinda hurt a little bit. What's going on, y'all? Outlaw back here for another banjo. As you can see, today is Tuesday, or at least this video was uploaded on Tuesday. You might be watching this 300.19 years down the road and you're like, I don't even know what day it is. They probably, you know, in the future they probably don't even have days of the week. It's probably like you're living in some type of weird multiverse and you're just, I don't know. I don't even know what the tits I'm talking about. Anyways, today is Tuesday and I'm uploading the video. It's not Monday, so I apologize. I wasn't able to upload a video yesterday. If you guys followed me on my social networks, you would have known. I tell you guys every video to follow me on my social networks, but if you would have known, because I did post up on there. But the past, like, if you hear thunder in the background, it's about to storm here in Antarctica. So, I had a crazy ass freaking weekend. As y'all know, I came out with the song The Backwoods Badass Remix with featuring the Redneck Soldiers, and I went down to Tennessee this past weekend and we filmed the music video for it. We didn't get it all finished because of what I was just talking about, the weather. We waited out the rain for so long. So anyways, we got most of it done, and the music video should be up. I will let you guys know. It should be up, you know, within the next month or so. So I'll let y'all know on that, but that was kind of an update. And then I get back from Tennessee at freaking 1 in the morning on Monday, and I only got a few hours of sleep, and then I had to get up, and dove season opened. So went out dove season, hence the freaking bruise on my shoulder. You know, I've been dove hunting, and I went out there and we slayed some freaking doves. And I'm going to put some clips in later in this video showing y'all kind of my dove hunting experience yesterday, and it was pretty fun, but didn't have time to upload a video, make a video, so I apologize for that. But here it is, mother truckers, here it is. Now the question I've been getting from most mother truckers out there nowadays is, Outlaw, what the tits do you do for work? What is your career? What is your job? Now, I figured I'd make a video on this because I've been comments, every video, there's like at least 10 comments that say this. Even though I've said it many times in the past, I do understand that people are deaf. Good old faithful Copenhagen wintergreen. I know I don't switch up my dips too much anymore, y'all, within the videos, but I have these, you know, I've never really done reviews. I've always just put like the dip in the title, like, oh, I'm doing Grizzly Long Cut Natural or something. But I like talk about the dip for like 30 seconds, and then the rest of it is just like entertainment type stuff, you know what I mean? So I've never been much of a reviewer, so I just figured, why the freaking tits should I go buy a can that I'm gonna dip once and not even really want to dip it again, and then I have to force myself to dip the rest of it. You know, it's just a big pain in the anus hole. So, Copenhagen wintergreen, that's what we're doing today. Oh yeah! Oh! Mud jug of the day, Confederate camo, baby! I was thinking about a mud jug of the day today. I was like, I wonder what I should make the mud jug of the day. And I didn't use this in a while, and this is probably my favorite mud jug just because it looks so sick as tits, and I love the Confederate camo pattern. If you guys don't even know what Confederate camo is, it's Darcy, well, basically it's Mud Jug's own camo pattern. It's not even really off of Mud Jug, it's just the president of Mud Jug came out with his own camo pattern, and it's freaking sick as tits. Called Confederate camo, and it's on a Mud Jug here. It's freaking beautiful. B-E-A, beautiful. It's time for a Mud Jug Minute! That moment when a chick tells you dipping is gross. Ew, dipping is nasty. No girls ever want to get a kiss of you. Well, without being a bully or being hurtful, I respond, so you're telling me that your body naturally bleeds out of your vaginal cavity every single month, and I'm still supposed to go down on you? Psh, logic, hooker!
That's it for a Mudjug Minute!
Freaking Mother Nature! Good God Almighty! Apologize for the freaking, you know, I wasn't doing this whenever I started the video, and of course, right when I start filming, crazy ass freaking weather outside. Weather. It's not weather, it's weather. If you kind of say it, you know, you say it how it's spelled, it's weather. I have no idea what I'm saying. Alright, here we go, mother truckers. What does Outlaw do for work? What do I do for a living? Now, like I said this before, but I've never really explained it. You know, I don't... I don't know, it's kind of... This whole thing is kind of a weird thing, but, because it's not like I say every single thing that's going on in my life in these videos. That's why I get, you know, pissed sometimes when people freaking think they know who I am when really they have no freaking clue. But what I have come up with here to tell y'all, because I don't want to tell y'all too much, but I will give you, you know, a little idea of what I do and kind of bring you into the personal life of Outlaw. Even though I just posted the other day, I hate when people ask me personal questions, and so many people got pissed at me and like, people just love you, Outlaw. You should forget. Okay, that's one thing. But when they start asking about my family, and hey man, how old is your freaking, never mind, I'm not even gonna say it. So it's just, it pisses me off when you start asking about that crap. And, real personal. A few years ago, as some of y'all know, I used to be an Alaskan commercial fisherman. I went up to Alaska in 2011? I think it was 2011. I went up to Alaska and started my commercial fishing career, per se. So, I went up to Alaska, and basically you spend the whole summer and you can make, you know, around, depending on what kind of fishing network you're in and shit like that, you can, you know, make somewhat enough money to last you the rest of the year, which I didn't do that as much, because the fishing seasons, both fishing seasons I fished were not that great. But anyways, I went up the first year 2011 and went all the way to the end of 2012. And that's kind of what I did. I was planning on, you know, okay, I want to be a fisherman now, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, my last fishing season up there, I was on the Bering Sea. I did a lot of thinking on the boat. I was gill net fishing, so you had a lot of time to think. A lot of time, the net was in the water, catching fish. You're just sitting around like, what the tits do I do? So you do a lot of thinking. So I was thinking a lot and like, you know, different things. And I always told myself, you know, the longest thing that I've ever stuck with in my life is this, making videos. And so I thought of a lot of ideas on how to, oh, excuse me, got the dick hiccups. Remember that from my older videos? I said dick hiccups instead of dip hiccups. Man, I'm so, oh shit! Good thing my Mudjug don't spill. So I was trying to find some way that I would be able to make, you know, you hear all your life, do what you love and never work for, you know, my daddy always told me, like every day he would tell me this thing. This is like, you know, my dad worked so much and like, I don't know, my dad works 7 days a week every day. So I didn't see him too much as a kid, and you know, he still, even whenever I was in high school and shit, I didn't see him too much because he was always working and still does. I mean, 30 plus years straight, freaking just non-stop. Anyways, he always preached to me and stressed to me that don't ever freaking, you know, do a freaking job that you hate. And you know, he doesn't hate his job by any means. He likes what he does. He just wishes he, you know, had a little time off. He works for himself. But that's one thing he always told me. Work for yourself. Don't freaking answer to nobody. Don't work for somebody because it's a pain in the ass and you always gotta freaking, you know, blah, blah, blah. So, that always was stuck in my head. When I came back from Alaska, that's kind of what I was thinking, you know. I was like, how do I make this YouTube thing a job? Because I work for myself. I do everything myself. I don't gotta answer to nobody. And it's pretty sweet. So, I was figuring out a way to do that. So once I got back from Alaska, I actually moved to Missouri and decided, you know, as some of y'all know, I went to that wrestling school, and I did that for 6 months because I wanted to try it out. You know, ever since I was a kid, I always wanted to do that because of the entertainment aspect of wrestling. I always get a lot of hate for that, I'm sure. It's fake. Fuck you. Fuck you, man. Fuck you, alright? But I tried it out, and I did very well at it. I had a few matches, and but I was like, this still isn't really like what I love to do. During that whole experience that I had in Missouri, freaking wrestling and shit, I was still, the number one thing on my mind was YouTube all the freaking time. Every day I was on the website, checking the vidges and deciding more videos to come out, ideas, and all that crap. So, what I'm getting at here is my job is this. This is my job. Now, some people don't understand that. They're like, how do you make money making vidges? Well, I'm not going to go into details because if you're smart enough, you'll really know. But, you know, through ads and advertisements on the vidges, and also doing merchandise like I have here, merchandise and selling my songs on iTunes when I come out with new songs. Some of y'all know I do, like, you know, comedy type style songs. I'm not serious in any means, you know. I'm not a musician. I can't freaking. I'm not George Strait, even though I wish I was, but, you know, just doing like comedy type music that's funny and entertaining to people. So those are different verticals that I have in my business here, and every day it grows. When I was in Missouri and doing freaking wrestling school and stuff, there was a point where I had to get a job. Like, I was struggling really bad, and I was like, I need to get a job or something. But then, you know, of course, I was like, why don't I just try to freaking really go hard through this time, even though it was really hard and it was really hard to make money and stuff. Why don't I just freaking really try to bang it out and make this YouTube thing work? Because at that point, I've been doing YouTube for 6 years. Now I've been doing almost 7. And I was really trying to make it work. And all that freaking hard work, I knew it was going to be a freaking lot of work to get it done, and just a lot of time in front of the computer, which is hard for me because I'm an outdoors guy and I love to be outside. And when I sit in front of the computer for so long, it pisses me off because I'm just like, oh, I want to go outside. But I know that it does pay off. And I made it work without, now, most people don't know this because you probably don't watch some other big YouTubers. So some of you may, but there's a lot of big YouTubers out there that really just take every advertisement deal that comes to them, and it just saturates the product. And I have told myself that I would never do that, and I don't. I don't ever freaking saturate my product with something that's so, you know, with different. Let's say freaking Pepsi comes to me and wants to do something, and then let's say freaking freaking, I don't know, just a Chevy or something, you know, just different types of things that come to me, and it's like it's like every single video is a freaking straight commercial, and it's, you know, and there's no entertainment value. They try to put entertainment values inside that type of thing, but it just doesn't work. The whole thing is thrown off. So I try to stay personable and come out with content that people enjoy. Now, I've gotten a lot of flack for people saying, oh, you promote these things too much. Promoting my own product, which is the one thing. Which in vidges, maybe I'll talk about my product for like a minute in the video, and it's a 20-minute video, okay? I think people take the negative in that. They take the 1 minute out of a 20-minute video that was all entertainment, and they got a negative aspect again. And I know a lot of people that watch my vidges are young, and that's why. They're young and dumb, and they don't understand. They can't correlate it. I don't know. The number one thing about doing this is not to saturate my product in what I put out there for y'all. So, you know, like I did for the Bandy a couple weeks ago. For that Bandy, that's a product that I love. Like, I freaking use that all the time, you know. And so I was decided, you know, I'm going to do something for them. Mud jugs, of course. But I've been with mud jugs even before I was, you know, really knew what they were all about and everything. Mud jugs are freaking sick as dicks, and even if I wasn't, you know, a part of that company whatsoever, I'd still be using the damn product. So, and Redneck Nation, of course. Redneck Nation is the one that produces my gear and all that. So those are like the, you know, 3 that I'm thinking about right now. But I'm not going to be one of those freaking YouTubers that sits there and just saturates everything, and it's just like, oh God, please just stop. So that's one thing I've stuck with, and I will stick with, you know, in doing this as a job, because I could have made a lot of money doing these different, you know, I've had big companies come to me and say, listen, do this, and we'll throw you this amount of money, and it doesn't work that way with me, y'all. I don't enjoy it, and I think it would give me my business way of thinking of it is if I do that, I could lose people, and then for my future would be ruined. So that's the stuff that I think about and that I don't want to do. I take this very seriously in what I do here on YouTube, and you know, I do a lot of comedy and things like that, but I do take it very seriously on the business end, and that's making sure that I do sell enough merch, and making sure, you know, my videos are doing well and that people enjoy them, which I see that you guys really do enjoy, and you guys really like the freaking you know, the Monday and Thursday schedule that I've been showing up there. I'm glad that I freaking did that schedule because y'all seem to enjoy it. But this is my job, so that is what I kind of want to stress to y'all is, you know, I don't. And it has been my job for a few years now, and you know, it was really hard to start out in, but you know, it's been paying off, and I do plan on having this as a job, working for myself and loving what I do for the rest of my life, with whatever switching gears into a different thing. Like for instance, I've been working on a podcast, putting all these verticals out there so that almost every single type of what do you call it, freaking vertical of entertainment. So you got podcasts, you got videos, you got songs, you got merch, you got this, that, and the other. So there's all these different types of things to where that I can do to provide for myself and my doggy Banjo. So anyways, that's kind of the dealio on that. I wanted to clarify that, and I know I'm still gonna get freaking messages and comments in the future. So if you ever see, you know, somebody comment that on a future video, just be like, what the tits, man? You made a video on that already, go watch it. Yellow Summit. Like I said, yesterday I went dove hunting for the opener, and I got a couple clips and some footage of how that went down, so let me show you that real quick. Dove season, September 1st, 2014, about to commence. It's about 3 p.m. right now. Late start today. I was planning already on a late hunt today on the opening day of dove. It was raining most of the day. I didn't even give a crap if it was going to rain. I wasn't going to come out till 3 anyways because I've been traveling all weekend. Got back from Tennessee last night at like 1 in the morning, so I slept a good bit. But yeah, I'm excited. Dove season 2014, it's here, opening day. Limit's 15, so let's see if we can bag out today, mother truckers. I'm excited. Got the shotgun, all the camera equipment. Got some loads and bug spray. Well, that's important. And yeah, let's get her done, mother truckers. Filet mignon in the sky. Hopefully tonight will be in my mouth. Let's do it.
Getting drunk up in the back of the bourbon truck. I'm skinning bugs, shooting ducks, running amok, not giving a fuck. Y'all don't like that stuff. Y'all can kick my suck. Backwoods badass. That is what they call me. O-U-T, L-A-W. That is what they call me. King of the woods, hit from the stairs. That is what they call me. Outlaw, outlaw. That is what they call me. O-U-T. That is what they call me. L-A-W. That is what they call me. O-U-T. That is what they call me. Outlaw. That is what they call me. Back in the woods, getting me a deal.
So we got a few doves down now. There's a lot behind this tree line that we haven't even looked for yet because it's real heavy back here, but there's been a lot sitting on this tree line behind me, and I've probably shot like 8 that are behind there, so hopefully we can find them. Weather's been good. It's been freaking hot, but get a nice breeze from every now and then, so it's good. It's just hard to film me shooting. I got this camera here, but I'm gonna try to set that one up now.
That is what they call me. O-U-T, L-A-W. That is what they call me. King of the woods, hit from the stairs. That is what they call me. Outlaw, outlaw. That is what they call me. O-U-T. That is what they call me. L-A-W.
Are you gonna do
That is
audio
what
on
they
this?
call me. O-U-T. That is what they call
Shot
me.
them on the grill.
That is what they call me. Back in the woods, getting me a deal. I
can't get any really amazing
I might just take me a shit. We got 12 gauges on both of our shoulders. Redneck soldier. Gang up in this thing as usual. That's my catchphrase. I think that some bitch is beautiful. Boots and suits, I find it almost suitable. Cause the men in black are back in the Cadillac. Y'all just Rudy Poo.
I'm in the backwoods, feeling like a badass. With a pretty country girl who's got a fat ass. A couple buddies,
As you see, there wasn't any footage of me shooting. It was such a pain in the ass. I was sitting there like, well, first of all, when you're dove hunting, you're always looking at, you know, where they're coming, especially in our field here. There's a big tree line, so you're always just looking because they come out of nowhere. And there was actually a lot of bursts of freaking doves coming every freaking few seconds. So we had a really good opener. But I need a damn cameraman. Holy shit. I was getting really pissed. Like every dove like there would be a couple where I'd shoot and they'd fall like right next to me and it was like a 6 shot. I was like seeing it in my head like that would have been so cool to film. But I don't have a cameraman. But on Wednesday, tomorrow, when I'm filming this, I have a couple buddies that are going to go out with me and we're going to do one more dove hunt before the deer and turkey season starts. So hopefully I can get one of them to film for me and we'll get a better video. And then I can throw a dove hunting video up on Thursday. That'd be sweet. So that's what I'm hoping for. Make sure y'all follow me on all my social networks. The links are in the description. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. I'm updating y'all on everything. So if there's going to be a video that's going to be late and you know, things of that nature, because, you know, like I said, the Monday video is late because I was working on a music video, which, holy shit, I can't even explain how badass this music video is going to be. I can't even explain it to y'all. Y'all, I'm not even going to blow, my mind's going to be blown when I see it freaking turn out. Anyways, I was working on that, and that's going to be something big for my channel once that comes out. And, so I was working on that, and that's kind of why the video was late on Monday, and plus I had to go out in the field and freaking hunt some doves. So, anyways, yeah, follow me on all my social networks. You'll keep updated on what's going on. The links are in the description. Click on those some bitches and follow me. Alright, I've been seeing y'all in the videos. Come here, puppy. You all want to see a banjo update, so I figured I'd give y'all a little banjo update here. Oh, he's getting so big. Look at this, man. Oh, I almost dropped you. Oh, man, my arm. This is Banjo. Look at him. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? You okay? Look at Banjo. You're on video. You're on video. It's so hard to see his face. He's all black. Look at that little puppy. He's a good boy. So there's Banjo for you. Give you a little Banjo update. Growing quick, like always. So, yeah, he's doing good. Just been, man, this boy loves the water. If you see a little water puddle, he's in it. So there's a little banjo update for you. He's getting big, and he's a little tired. This weekend, freaking filming that music video, he got wore out. So, anyways, there's a little banjo update for y'all. So, here's Banjo. Hey, buddy. Hey, guys. Hey. I love you. I love you too. Now I know most of y'all are heading back to school now, and I feel for you, y'all. I feel for you. I couldn't stand school. But I know some of y'all are heading back to school now. And hey, what is the best way to rep the greatest lifestyle of all time than to get you some Outlaw merch and rep keeping it freaking hillbilly in school? I did it. I did it every single day. All day, every day, 25/8. That's how I did it. So anyways, make sure you go check out my website, keepithillbilly.com. All the back to school gear, y'all. Gotta look cool on your first day of school, or third day of school, or fifth day of school, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Shirts, hats, hoodies, stickers, mud jugs, etc. Head on over to the website, keepithillbilly.com. It's in the description box. Click that sumbitch. And yeah, y'all, we got a lot of crap over there. Get you some stuff, going back to school, or whatever. You just want to rep keep it a freaking hillbilly all day, every day like I do. Greatest lifestyle of all time. Do it. So, but like I said in the beginning of the video, my stuff is produced by Redneck Nation, and Redneck Nation is freaking killer. They make sure that everything is great quality and will last. All these other damn clothing companies out there, not all of them, but there's a lot of clothing companies out there that's just like, oh, I'm gonna buy this freaking shirt. It's shitty as fuck. It'll last you like freaking a month, and then it's ruined. Redneck Nation makes sure that this shit lasts, and it's up to my standards, and they've got some pretty high standards up there. So check out Redneck Nation gear as well. The link's always in the description box, including with Mud Jug. So check them out. KeepItHillbilly.com. Mother truckers, get over there, click that sumbitch, and get you some merch. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. that kind of gives me a gauge on, you know, what kind of videos y'all like and stuff like that, on, you know, which ones have the best thumbs up and stuff. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And also, if you haven't yet, click that freaking subscribe button, mother trucker, where the tits you been. Anyways, y'all, always appreciate y'all watching. And like I said, hey, we'll see you on the dip side. My name is Outlaw. Thursday, we'll see you. See you on the dip side Thursday. My name is Outlaw. 25-8, 366. Always says it on the freaking gear. Keep it freaking heel Billy. You gotta make sure when you say keep it freaking hillbilly, you gotta raise your voice. Keep it freaking heel Billy. Later, y'all. Love y'all, son bitches. Woo! Ah!
Born in a trailer in the middle of the woods, shooting deer and drinking beer, it's all that's understood. Dip in my lip, much in my hand. Redneck nation on my back, we dominate and fade to black. Getting drunk up in the back of the bourbon truck, I'm skinning books.